Over this past weekend, the first major post-rotation tournament was held in Atlanta, where, as we all expected, Henry Chow's Gardevoir EX deck with a 1-2 line of N Zoroark EX won the whole thing. When rotation took the refinement Kirlia, it seemed like Gardevoir would take a huge hit. Not so much that it'd be out for the season, but more like day to day. Well, it turns out Guardy's great even without its old discard draw engine because it has a new discard draw engine in N Zoroark EX. Yes, Henry and several other Gardevoir players ran one copy of N Zorua plus 2 copies of N Zoroark EX to help replace what was lost with Kirlia. Otherwise, the strategy is similar to what it was. Get a bunch of Psychic Energy into the discard pile, then accelerate it to your attackers and spread some damage counters with Munkidori. What's different here is that you use Rare Candy over TM Evolution because the only Kirlia sucks. There's also Secret Box as the A-Spec to discard 3 cards from hand to get 1 each of an item, tool, supporter, and stadium. Additionally, there's this 7th place Gardevoir list from Atlanta, which ignored Secret Box and Zoroark and went with Brilliant Blender to get the energy in the discard pile quickly. Now, what you have to remember is that IRL tournaments aren't played on Pokemon TCG Live, so they don't have a malevolent force checking their deck when queuing up against an opponent, ensuring they always hit the worst matchups and prize the best cards. And they also don't have to sit through a 30-second animation just to attach energy with Gardevoir's ability. So if I ever lose, remember that it's not my fault. This is literally my first game with this archetype, and then we're going up against Iono's Bellibolt. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do right now. All I know is that you probably don't want to be prizing all of your things. Okay, so let's get rid of Zoroark and 2 energy. I think we go for... I mean, I probably just want to research, right? Just probably want to go research. We go Poffin, Artazon, and Rescue Board, and then we just item lock them, and then they suck a huge butt. I think that makes sense. Okay. Oh, wow. These are Pokemon cards that we have. All right. What did we prize? I have to be smart. We're playing the tournament-winning deck. If I lose to Iono's Bellibolt, I am never going to live it down. I'm never going to give you up. I'm never going to let Mew down either. I think we give them the Artazon. And then, you know, maybe I don't honestly do anything, right? Honestly, do I just not do anything right here? I just Budew and Budew nothing else. Wait, am I a secret genius here? Am I an evil genius who doesn't do anything in life? And I could have just, you know, not played with my secret box and just, you know, kept it not a secret. We didn't have to hide it like it's a boner in math class. We didn't have to do that. Yes, we are playing the best decks. So to the YouTube audience, this is to prove to you that I know what I'm doing. Okay, you normally see me lose all these games to oh, you're playing against Gardevoir, you lost to Gardevoir, what are you doing, Trust Your Pal? You must be terrible at this game. No, I'm here to prove to everyone that I know what I'm doing. So that's why this game is going in the YouTube video no matter what, unless like they concede or they slow play or something. Because I'm a Gardevoir player, I'm the one who's supposed to be slow playing, okay? Those are the rules. Yeah, I prized all of my... You prized all of your good Kirlia, Trust Your Pilot. What are you going to do? Okay, I think we just win now, right? And... Okay, how exactly do we win this, though? I think what I do is we take the knockout on the Voltorb. I play angry. Thank you for the sub. This is amazing, okay? Never gonna let me down with another... Everyone, press 1 if you're playing with your PP. Okay, so... Who do we go for right now? I did prize a Darkness Energy. I think we want the Screamtail. There's absolutely no way we lose. That was an insane top deck, by the way. That was like the craziest top deck I could have gotten. And because the Voltorb has 10 damage on it, Munkidori takes a KO. Isn't that hilarious? The Munkidori, or sorry, the Budew just helps you take KOs here. Octozor, well, never gonna let me down. So to the YouTube audience who doesn't know, Never Gonna Let Me Down sells Pokemon cards to gullible people and then helps turn the profit to me. So it's, I take money off the top and I don't have to do any work. It's a great system we have. So if you ever want to give me money, go ahead. All right. Oh my God. I would feel bad for my opponent, but I can't right now. This is too amazing. Why couldn't every game just be like this, right? So we just go, done. Okay, so you do 160 if I don't put a Bravery Charm on you. So I think we just go Adrenabrain. And then I slowly melt away the watch roll. I believe that's the best course of action, is we just slowly melt away the watch roll. We have Munkidori as an attacker. The rescue board isn't great on the Munkidori right now. That's fine. I did 2 test games with Gardevoir to get back. Wait, why is it shining? What the hell? Is that new? Why does it look like that? Am I just I might just be blind. I apologize. I feel like, yeah, like this is just a perfect start. Like, what are they gonna do? There's no Shaman, so Screamtail is absolutely amazing. I think when when Shaman comes out in Destined Rivals, this obviously gets a little bit worse, but it doesn't protect Fezandipiti. It doesn't protect Squawkabilly. It doesn't protect, you know, the trainer's Pokemon. Over 12K in made-up currency, that's either amazing or really bad. Again, I don't know what currency that is. And I'm sorry, yes, your favorite road deck player, I have to do it, okay? It's part of the rules that I have to show you at least a couple times that I'm actually good at Pokemon cards. Oh, this is sad for them. This is really sad for them. Oh, geez. Okay, I'm gonna Iono them because I don't want this to be a blowout like it's a diaper. We're gonna Iono them and we'll figure it out from there. Okay, we'll just it's okay. It's okay, buddy. This was, I don't think many decks are going to be able to beat me if I have this kind of a start, where I take a KO with a Munkidori right away. And then I guess we accelerate 1 to the Screamtail. And God, this animation just takes forever. All right, then we go, the disrespect. the absolute disrespect here. Okay, I have to do it, okay? These are the rules. When you can disrespect your opponent, you have to. Yeah, Screamtail is nuts. So, yeah, just like Shaman's obviously going to hurt it really badly. But if you don't recall, if you haven't watched my several videos covering the Shaman only is a bench barrier Pokemon for non-rule boxes. So Dracloak is very easy to just destroy with Screamtail. But don't forget, Terra Pokemon have a built-in bench barrier, so you're not knocking out Terapagos or Charizard or Dragapult or any of those things. So Shaman is much more balanced than Manaphy in the sense that, you know, your Bellibolt isn't protected, right? My Screamtail can knock out a bench Bellibolt if you have a Shaman in play. That doesn't matter. And, yep, they're taking an Electric Steamer. Have they used Levincia yet? No. Okay, so they will be able to take a KO. Will I be able to take a revenge KO? That is the question. I mean, I have the Bravery Charm in my hand, so I think I should try to dig. I think I should definitely try to dig for the Drifloon, or at the very least, just dig for a Night Stretcher or something, because I don't want to Jacq off right now. I could confuse them. Right, like worst case scenario, we just confuse them by showing them my balls. All right, so let's go. Let's not. We don't want to Jacq off. Oh God, what the hell was that? We got the Night Stretcher. I don't think I want to be using Mew here. And how many hit points? So Screamtail, I don't feel like doing math. Okay, though I don't feel like doing math. Okay, I know a Gardevoir player should be good at math. But I am choosing to show you that you don't even need to be good at math to play a Gardevoir deck. You can be literally an idiot and still play a Gardevoir deck. All right, so we have to... let's just research, right? Why even bother? Why is PTCGL sucking so badly right now? Oh, this is... this is something else right here. I think we're going for the Drifloon. Just gonna throw that one out there. I think we're gonna go for the Drifloon here. Oh, the disrespect that I'm putting on my opponent. And I don't know why PTCGL is glitching out so much. Like, is my computer okay? No, everything's fine. My computer is not glitching out. It's PTCGL that, so if you're noticing all the stuttering, that's not that's PTCGL. Though you could have guessed that. All right, so let's go just a casual 300, you know, no big deal. Just 300 damage to a Bellibolt with a single prizer. Does it make... No, there's... I'm not doing math, okay? I'll do math in a game where I have to do math. It can't believe that I sold out. Hey, I'll have you know that I won my first draft in Magic Arena with the new set. So, you know, you should be in awe that you are near someone who went 6-2 in their first ever Magic Arena Dragons of Tarkir, Dragon Storm, or whatever it's called on Magic Arena. So bow down to me, please. Touch your toes with your tongue, if you can. And yeah, I mean, don't pay attention to the fact that I went 1-3 in my second draft because I got seduced by the dark side of high mana cards. Just don't notice that. Yeah, like don't worry. I will get to whacking off again very soon. You don't have to worry. I just, you know, I'm getting older. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time. I have to pace myself sometimes. All right. As much as I don't want to, as much as I just want to, you know, just get in there, get out, whack off in front of a bunch of people, in front of thousands of people. Sometimes you just gotta hold it in, right? We talked about Zorua edging ourselves a lot. This is very much a situation where you want to just enjoy the moment, play a good deck for once, get your ranking over 1500. Don't languish in the 1400s. You know, what are we, the new Outlander spinoff where we're spending time in the 1400s because it's cool to be in a time period without indoor plumbing? So don't worry. I'll be playing Gardevoir, then Dragapult, then Gholdengo. Then we're going back to Tyranitar. I'll do some Lilligant. I'm sure I have even, you know, people have been begging me for Excelgor and Wailord. I'm sure those will go terribly. We'll get there as well. Nerdy Girl, welcome in. Don't worry, okay? Everything will be fine. So all I have to do to win this game is knock out that Bellibolt, and we literally, we just kind of win. Hang on. Did I make an oopsie? Did I make a rare oopsie where I over-attached those Bravery Charms? Wow, this game is going great. Okay, so what's the strategy now? Because they have Levincia. I don't really have a draw. Can I take... I think I can take the knockout, right? Oh, hang on. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I'm smart enough to do this. I don't know if I am, so please bear tick with me. I see the line, okay? I see the line, and just... yeah, just hang on. No, the Bravery Charm does get discarded, but I see the line here. Wait, am I smart enough to do this? Okay, so then we go Adrenabrain, 30, yeah, 1, 2, 3, okay. And then we go Turo Scenario. Oh, this is the kind of stuff. This is the kind of stuff that you come to expect from the greatest Prestige 2 streamer on PDCGL. Look at these plays that I'm making out here. If PDCGL was as fast as me, they'd disappoint as many women as I have. Look at that play. So you think Turo's a useless card? It's got 2 Turo. Oh, you got 2 Turo in the deck? That's a useless. Why do you need 2 Turo? Because you can do some double Munkidori shenanigan plays where I prized all my good cards. Doesn't even matter that I prized all my good cards. Oh, you want that Kilowattrel done? Yeah, the Kilowattrel's done. That was just a disrespectful matchup where PDCGL tried all of its power to screw me over by just like, oh, what if your only supporters were Turo? What if you prized your Fezandipiti? What if you prized your second Artazon against a deck playing Levincia? Doesn't matter when you just draw as good as I do. YouTube audience, I'm so sorry. Look at the timers. All they did was just use Budew 100 times, and it was terrible. You have no idea. We did nothing for 14 minutes. It was absolutely god awful, and we might just not draw any good cards. So we need the Clefairy. That would be great. Clefairy would be goated right now. Yeah, I think we go for Munkidori in this situation. We go Yeah, we go Night Stretcher for Munkidori. We have to put the Darkness Energy on the Munkidori. And then, yeah, we go Darkness Energy. I have to knock out the active Dragapult. The question is, do I get the Drifloon? Nah, we just go Iono, put him down to 4, knock out their Dragapult. Because I believe we're drawing 8 cards this turn. There's no way we don't get a ball to play with. Thank you. We do have to be a little bit careful because we're only having 1 Guardy for the rest of the game. So this guy can't get knocked out, or I have to be very smart and know what I'm doing. Okay. These are things we can do. Bravery Charms have eluded us. That's okay. All right. Now we do the fun things. We have to go 1. The unfortunate thing is that I do have to heal here, which is very bad. So we gotta put 10 damage on somebody, which is a game-losing situation. So the Streamtail having damage on it is terrible. So maybe I should have attacked with Drifloon, but we would have been in the same situation anyways. All right, so they're gonna knock out my Streamtail, which is really bad. It doesn't matter where I send the damage to. All right, then we go boom. Yep, we have to put another one on the Streamtail. And then they're probably going to get another Dragapult, so I can't risk putting my Drifloon into play, but I think for sure we're not going to have another Ralts this entire game. Right? We have lots of gas in the deck. We should be okay on that front. We have to put the Clefairy down. Obviously, this could go very, very bad very, very quickly. But oh god, PDCGL is just sucking huge busts today. So they could just go Streamtail with their Munkidori. Yeah, we've prized Fezandipiti in both games, by the way. I just want to point that out. So they go Munkidori, knock out the Streamtail. I think we send up the ends Zoroark. Because we have the Turo. I want to get the Zoroark off the field. And then if they don't do anything crazy this turn, we can win. It's the question of whether or not they do anything crazy. If they just have a Dragapult in their hand, then obviously they go Dragapult Evolve, Boss's Orders the Clefairy, knock out the Streamtail with Munkidori, and then I'm down to 1 prize. But they need a Dreepy, right? So it's like, this could get very weird very fast. Yeah, obviously. And then I think we 100% send up the Zoroark. Even though this isn't the greatest, but yeah, we don't really have a choice. I kind of need to get the Zoroark to get the hit, right? Because there's no one else that I would put down. Okay. So depending on how things work out here, we could take a knockout. We could essentially just win the game with a Mew EX. But obviously, if they go Boss's Orders, we're really screwed. So a Mew EX would allow me to knock out Dragapult and Dreepy. And then we just have to hope they don't find their Blood Moon Ursaluna. Assuming they have one. I mean, this could be an Ursaluna-less deck because they have the Pidgeot in here. That is entirely possible. Because this is not a top Dragapult deck from Atlanta. Because those played like Dragapult and Dusknoir, and then 2 of them just did the bare minimum. Like 2 Dragapult? We're playing 2 Dragapult in this world? That's crazy. All right, have they played a supporter? No. All right, we should be okay if they just don't go Dragapult, Bosses, knock out the Clefairy. Unfair stamp. Well, that's not great. Really wish we'd had that Fezandipiti. Okay, so there's some of the worst cards I could have gotten off of that unfair stamp. Deck is complete gas. Oh, they're going to item lock me again. Oh, goody. Can't wait to do this. Oh, I'm so excited. So excited to get item locked again. Oh, man, everybody. Aren't you excited? We're having so much fun out here just getting item locked every day. Oh, man. So amazing. Okay, so I mean, I can knock out the Budew with the Munkidori. That doesn't seem great. But it's like, what else do I have? Yeah, I mean, they could just get to a 0. Okay, so there's Iono, there's Mew. If I put the Mew down, I feel like I have to do something here, right? I feel like I have to take a knockout or just do something that doesn't lose me the game. And the only thing that I can see is bringing up the Zoroark and then attacking with Munkidori, knocking out their Budew, and then sucking huge butts. Okay, so let's... Like, I could go Turo, they take the knockout. But again, we can take a 3-prize turn, and they can't take a 3-prize turn. So as long as this Dreepy doesn't evolve, we could be okay. All right, let's just enough talking. Okay, enough thinking, enough talking. Let's just go for it. Okay, thinking is for losers. We are not losers here. We are winners. All right, and then we just go. Yeah, they're not gonna knock out my Guardy. So we go, yeah, that's 60. Okay, and then we go Adrenabrain, knock out the Budew. Yep, okay, yep, there we go. 20, 60, okay. Yeah, my God, YouTube audience, if this makes it in the video, I think this has to make it into the video because it is a very competitive game, sort of like a mirror match of the finals of Atlanta, where it's Gardevoir versus Dragapult. But the fact that I cut out the first 14 minutes of this game and you miss nothing of substance other than my expert commentary just goes to show you why I was surprised that Gardevoir won, because I hate playing against Gardevoir. The deck takes forever, and then you add in Dragapult, which just can item lock you for 12 turns if you do nothing. Like, look at this. This is turn 18. And both of these decks require thinking. But if they don't evolve the Dreepy, then we could win. If they don't evolve both, we could still win, right? Because I would have potential access to Munkidori. We can Iono them down to 1. Yeah, you don't know how lucky you are. There's the Ursaluna, but the Ursaluna doesn't really matter if I take a 3-prize turn, right? Obviously, the Ursaluna's bad. You know, I'm not going to say that it's good. But the Ursaluna's not the worst thing in the world. The question is, what do I do? Because this deck doesn't play Gust cards. And that's highly unfortunate. So it's like, I have to... Okay, they got a Dragapult. Here we go. The clock is, we're on the clock now. Here we go. Ken, trust your pilot. Figure out how to do basic Pokemon card expert level gameplay. Well, not if they Iono me. Or, I mean, if they Iono me into a Fezandipiti and Night Stretcher and a Super Rod, then maybe, because we also prized our second Darkness Energy. So we prized Fezandipiti, Psychic Energy, Darkness Energy. We had to Ultra Ball our 2 Munkidori. Again, I said this in the intro of the YouTube video. They did not have to play these decks on PDCGL in a game that is just trying everything in its power to screw you over. All right, so we win if I don't suck all the butts. So we have to go Super Rod the Munkidori and then the Darkness Energy, and then just hope for some good card draws. That does not help. So we win by copying Phantom Dive and knocking out the Dreepy. That's it. It's that simple. And unfortunately, I didn't feel comfortable putting the Zorua down because they could have just won the game. Because I know they have the Hawlucha in their hand, they could have just bossed up a Mew or a Clefairy, Hawlucha'd, and then knocked out the Zorua, and we big sad. We did not want that. All right, let's go. Wish I had Fezandipiti, that damn unfair stamp. All right, so let's go Munkidori. We had 2 research. we have so many things. Okay, wait, does the secret box get us? We're not gonna find secret. Let's be honest, we're not gonna get the secret box. That's never gonna happen. And we have to draw 3. We're not gonna get anything we need here. We're gonna get 2 research. Oh, hang on. Okay, so we go Fezandipiti down, Drifloon down. Okay, we just need a Darkness Energy. That's it. Darkness Energy in the top 5. But I told you we were going to get double research. Oh, it's the wrong one. Oh, no. If I'd left the Darkness Energy in there, we would have gotten it. Okay, Panic time. Time to panic. Panic o'clock here. What do? We have a counter catcher. I am... Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay, they're down 2 bosses. I don't think they have any Gust cards. Gust... Yeah, I was thinking I Gust up the bear, but then I need to do the thing again, right? So I think what I do is we go retreat the Drifloon and then just be like, you don't have any bosses. Well, the problem is that they could just go like Budew. Like, I know gusting up the bear is probably the right thing, but like if they just have... Yeah, I feel like gusting up the bear was probably the right call there, but I kind of want them to knock out the Drifloon. I want them to get excited, right? I want them to get overexcited. I told you we were going to draw into double research and we were not going to find Secret Box when, you know, that's literally all we needed. But I've been drawing horribly this entire game. I just need them to not draw well. Like, I think if they had 1 bosses in the discard pile, I would have been like, okay, we have to bring up the Blood Moon Ursaluna. But the fact that they have 2 bosses down there, they're winning. You know, I didn't want to do anything too crazy. Yeah, I would simply draw the... I know, I just simply draw the cards you need, Trust Your Pilot. It's that simple. But the fact that they're taking this long to look at their deck tells me they don't quite have it. And the Dracloak doesn't matter. So it's if the Dracloak turns into a Dragapult that we just lose. Right? Because we can Munkidori 3 damage to the Dracloak and then be fine. So the strategy remains the... No! No! How did they see it? How did they know? How did they know my only way of beating them? Okay, so... I mean, I guess maybe I should have knocked out the Dragapult with the Drifloon. Okay, yeah, I guess that's what I should have done. I guess I should have knocked out the Dragapult with the Drifloon, but then they just go counter catcher Blood Moon Ursaluna. Okay, so do we have anyone who can... We're out of Iono. We're out of everything we need. So I have to attack with somebody who has more than 200 hit points. And I have to knock out the Ursaluna. Okay, so this is so easy. This is, you know, this is what they prepare you for in Pokemon school, is I have to put someone into play who has... Okay, no, this is great. This is great. This is fun. We are having all of the fun. Oh my God. Why did I play this game today? Oh yeah, why don't you play some Gardevoir? Yeah, we have to charm the Mew, and then we have to knock out the Ursaluna. So we have to go charm the Mew, and it has to have more than 200 hit points. That is the only way we got this. And I think we can do it. We can Mountain Budew it, because we have the Night Stretcher. All right, so we have to put 2 on you. We have to stop there. We have to go Night Stretcher. We have to get the Psychic. And then we attach... Wait, I attached already? I attached already? Oh, that'll do it. That'll do it. All right, so... Wait, no, I wanna okay. Wait, what? Yeah, no, I just want to hit done. Okay, well, that's fine. So we have to bring up the Ursaluna, and then... yeah, I guess we just... That was an oopsie, okay? That was definitely an oopsie on my part. Yeah, we just got to go end turn and see what they do. Yeah, I forgot that I attached... Like, there was just so many things going on in my brain that it hurt. It physically hurt. So they might think that I know what I'm doing, but I don't. Because I've just been screwed over by draws. See, I tell you this. I told this in the beginning of the YouTube video, where you have to blame PTCGL for all of your losses. This is absolutely PTCGL's fault. But the fact that they're down a Turo, a penny, 2 bosses, unfair stamp. Like, we can still do this. That's totally fine. Yeah, putting that back in there. If they just have a switch, then yeah, we're screwed. Like, I guess I misplayed, but again, they have Pidgeot. So if I knock out that... Ooh, hey, hello. Oh, hey, okay. We do need to draw into that Psychic Energy. Because again, we prized everything that we need. Okay, so we have to... There's a counter catcher. Okay, so I think we have to use Secret Box. Right? Oh, we have to lose our freaking counter catcher? So we have to play Secret Box, and then I have to draw 3. And then we have to go Secret Box, draw 3, get everything that I need. Actually, how many cards are left? 10 cards? So then we just go for Poffin Research. Because I have to have cards left in deck. we have 2 Psychics left. We have a Turo. We have a decent deck. Look at all those rare candies, by the way. Okay, and then we go Research. We have to have 2. Watch them both be Psychics. Okay, good. They were not both Psychic Energy. And then we go Munkidori, Monkey See, Munkidori. And then 1, 2, 3. We knock out their butt face. Oh, God. Okay, and then 240. The fact that we haven't lost yet is crazy to me. Yeah, maybe I should have waited a turn to play the Secret Box, but what if... Yeah, I mean, I see where you're coming from, but if they just get an energy to attach, then don't we lose? Right, also, if they have a Night Stretcher, we lose. So it's like... Yeah, they just need a Night Stretcher to win. This was definitely a toenail biter. Right? Like if I... Yeah, they just need Night Stretcher and that's GG. Ah, man, we tried. We tried, everybody. We tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it didn't even matter. You know, I think when all of your rare candies are on the bottom of your deck, your last prize is a Darkness Energy. Wait, do they not have it? We're tied on prize. They can't use... The only card that they can really play right now is just Night Stretcher. Night Stretcher for Ursaluna, and then game. That's their win con right now, is just Night Stretcher for Ursaluna. And I see what you were saying about the counter catcher. Like, I could have brought up the Munkidori, but then they just needed to single attach an energy. They... wait, why would you... Oh, are they just gonna... No, they can't. They can't do anything. They can't retreat into the Munkidori, because I win. Maybe it's prize. Well, don't forget, they had to make room for the Pidgeot somehow, right? This is like a fully fledged Dragapult deck, and they shoved in a Pidgeot. So maybe they just have, like, maybe 2 Super Rods and no Night Stretcher. Oh! Oh! #1 Guardy player in the world. Henry, I would... Oh, God. That was stressful. That was an insane game. I'm not putting the full game on YouTube. We're cutting out those first 14 minutes. See, I told you, I am good at this game. And I told you, I film the intros before I do the streams. I told you in the intro, they do not play this in Pokemon TCG Live, which would explain why I prized Fezandipiti in both of my games. My final prize was a Darkness Energy. That was an insane win, and I am amazing at this game. When your opponent bites your butt, sometimes you just gotta bend over again and say, another one, please. But sometimes you just say, go to hell, I got everything I need. All right, so let's go 1. And then do I put 2 on this? How much do I want to put more energy on the Munkidori and potentially ruin my life? Yeah, let's ruin our life, everybody. You know, press 1 if you want to ruin your life. And continue watching Trust Your Pilot play Pokemon cards. Okay, so I don't think I have to do anything, right? I think we just go Adrenabrain, take 4, really put the pressure on them, because then next turn we can just knock out their Dreepy if they don't do anything. So then we go Mind Bend. The deck has 4 Night Stretchers. This is the 7th place list. And we're going to be fine. Yeah, you got a Heart of the Cards. Okay, we got all our Munkidori. That's totally fine. We're only going to ever have 2. We're not going to have 3 Munkidori on the field unless it's like the last turn of the game or like my game-winning turn. But yeah, like this is totally fine. If they knock out my Munkidori, I mean, that's annoying. I'm not gonna love that. But I can just like knock out their Fezandipiti with Screamtail. I did have to, you know, make some sacrifices with that research. And they got their own Munkidori. Okay, that's unfortunate. So we're going to have to use Drifloon to knock out the Gholdengo. Unless I get the... I mean, we need the Bravery Charm either way. But if they just don't got it like that, then this ain't going in the YouTube video. If they don't have a Gholdengo, I mean, we'll say sucks to be you and be like, Pilot's amazing at this game. And I mean, come on, you're playing PTCGO. You should always prepare for the worst prizes in history. Okay, they got the Gholdengo. The good news is they're not gusting up anybody. The bad news is that they're going to Munkidori all over the place. Now, I mean, oh. No, there's no way you're just discarding the TM Evolution. There's no way you're taking a turn. There's no way you're using TM Evolution this turn. This is 100% take a knockout turn. If you do not take a knockout this turn, that is going to be game before it's even beat. No way. No. There's no way you're doing this right now. You gotta go for the Gholdengo, baby. You cannot... Oh, I enjoy it for the win. Doesn't matter what it is. Toes preferred. Especially yours for the win, because you keep them nice and clean. And I like that about you. You know, that's one of my favorite things about you. Okay, Shiny Ray, don't be annoying. So, YouTube viewers who are nice and aren't weird and know they can just go in the description to find the list of the decks that I'm playing, I have a pinned comment on the Twitch stream about where you can find the lists for the decks that I'm playing today. So the Twitch audience likes to be annoying and ask me, oh, where can I find the list that you're playing today, Pilot? And for the win, thank you for subbing with Prime. I will always be your Dom if you're willing to be my sub, and we'll have a Prime time. But for the win, if they use TM Evolution here, there's no way they're using TM Evolution. There's absolutely no... Oh, okay. If I lose this game, I am going to give for the win another goated deck list that he'll use in one of his videos. I do that already. But we're going to do it again. So we just knock out this cloak. And then what? I confuse the Gholdengo? Yeah, so if I lose this game, I'm going to give for the win another deck list. Okay, so how many energy we got? That's fine. Actually, that's not fine. Okay, so we got to go... I think we play with our balls. Yeah, I think we have to play with our balls here. And then Iono. And then just sort of see what happens. Like, hopefully we get some sort of discard card. Because I would like to have another energy in the discard pile. But I'm pretty sure we prized another Guardy. But we have 3 Night Stretcher. We have the Blender, right? So we want to get the Blender or the Earthen Vessel or the Ultra Ball. We want to get a discard card. That is all we want. That's all I want in life is for the win's toes in my face and a discard card along with some energy. we got neither of them. Great. Okay, so we can't take a knockout now. Isn't that fun? Isn't that great? So we got literally 0 things that we needed. I can't knock out the Gholdengo. How did we get nothing? Okay, so yeah, I know things are happening. Okay, I think we retreat off of that. Yeah, I mean, I guess I knock out there's a cloak with the Screamtail. Yeah, that's our only course of action right now. I was wanting to knock out the Dracloak with the Munkidori pings and then win the game that way. That is not what occurred. We went kind of in the opposite direction of what needed to happen there. That was highly unfortunate. All right, so we just go Adrenabrain. I guess I want to heal and put... I mean, sure. Let's do that. And then we go Roaring Scream. I'm sure that was suboptimal and someone's yelling at me. Yeah, the options there were either knock out the Dracloak or confuse the Gholdengo. But remember, this deck has 4 Night Stretchers, 3 now, and I can just knock out a Fezandipiti and then a Gholdengo for game, and I can, like, prep a Gholdengo. And right now, their Munkidori's not doing anything. So yes, I wanted to confuse the Gholdengo. That would have been the play had I gotten literally any of the, like, 6 cards. Well, it's like 3 cards. But any of the 3 cards that could have put an energy in the discard pile. You know, where's End Zoroark when you need it, right? Yeah, I didn't want to do the Streamtail play. That was like last resort, which is good because it puts me on even prizes. And they probably checked out because they're just like, oh, there's Gardevoir taking a 20-minute turn again. So if they're not here, that's fine. But again, they used the TM Evolution. I think that was a game-losing play. So even if they're not here, which they are not, they didn't take an action in time, and they conceded. But I think we would have won that game no matter what. Because what they would have done, they either would have knocked out the Streamtail or the Gardevoir. They knock out the Gardevoir. That's totally fine. Because I had a Night Stretcher get the Gardevoir back. Then we just Bravery Charm the Streamtail. We find ways to put energy in the discard pile. Crazy to think about, I know. And then we just knock out the Gholdengo if we have enough damage. Or we knock out the Fezandipiti. Then we just do the same thing again the next turn with the Drifloon Bravery Charm. So because they used the TM Evolution on that turn, they lost the game. You have to be aggressive, be aggressive in that matchup, and we would have just won that one. So they actually saved you time. So everyone, thank Gil for saving you some time, because that would have been a very boring game where I won. And it's a much, you know, it's a palate cleanser. You know, it's just like how you dip your toes in mayonnaise after you're spending all day with peanut butter on them. It's a palate cleanser, and it's just great after that stressful game too. So take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out, and lick your toes.